Beloved, you don't have to fix this right now. I see how tightly you're holding everything, even now. Your mind does not rest. It scans, it calculates, it replays. You wake up already bracing, already adjusting, already trying to stay ahead of what might break. There is a quiet belief inside you that if you loosen your grip, something will fall apart. That if you stop managing it all, everything will unravel. So you carry it. Conversations that didn't go right. Problems that aren't solved. People you feel responsible for. Expectations you never agreed to, but somehow still hold. It's heavy, not dramatic, not loud, just constant. You have grown used to the weight. So used to it that you hardly question it anymore. You call it maturity. You call it strength. You call it being the dependable one. But beneath that, there is fatigue, a tiredness that sleep does not fix, a tension in your chest that never fully softens, a quiet wondering about what would happen if you simply stopped trying to repair everything. You have been the steady one for so long, the one who smooths things over, the one who finds solutions, the one who absorbs the impact so others don't have to. And no one really sees how much that costs you. I do. I see the way your thoughts keep turning long after the room goes quiet. I see how quickly you blame yourself when something goes wrong. I see how hard you work to prevent cracks from showing. You don't complain about it, you just carry it, and you're tired. I'm here with you in that tiredness. There is something unsettling about doing nothing. When a problem sits there untouched, when a conversation remains unfinished, when tension lingers in the air, your body reacts before your thoughts do. A tightening, a restlessness, a subtle urgency that whispers, handle it, fix it, say something, do something. Stillness can feel dangerous. If you stop intervening, what happens next? If you don't smooth it over, will it grow worse? If you don't step in, will someone be hurt? So even when you are exhausted, you keep reaching. Not because you want control, but because you're afraid of the cost of letting things unfold without you. There's a discomfort in allowing life to remain unresolved, an unease in watching something wobble without steadying it. It feels irresponsible. It feels careless. It feels like failure. And underneath that fear is something quieter. The worry that if you are not useful, if you are not repairing, if you are not managing, then who are you in that space? So you move quickly, you adjust, you anticipate. You rarely allow yourself to simply sit beside what is messy. But I notice the effort it takes. I notice how alert you stay, how ready you are to jump in. Even now, part of you is listening for what needs your attention next. I am here with you in that restless edge. When something goes wrong, your mind turns inward, almost instantly. You replay your words, your tone, your timing. You search for the moment you should have done better. It feels automatic now. If someone is distant, you wonder what you missed. If something fails, you assume you overlooked something. If there is tension, you decide it must trace back to you, even when it doesn't. There is a quiet reflex inside you that says, "This is on me." Not loudly, not harshly, just steadily. You hold yourself to a standard no one else even knows exists. You measure your worth by how smoothly everything runs around you. When it doesn't, you shrink a little. You don't often say this out loud, but you carry the sense that if you were more patient, more thoughtful, more capable, things would not feel this fragile. So you shoulder the invisible fault. You apologize quickly. You adjust yourself. You try to become smaller, softer, easier, as if that will prevent the next crack. I see how quickly you take responsibility for storms that were never yours to own. I see how heavy that pattern has become. It has followed you for years, and it feels safer to blame yourself than to sit with uncertainty. Safer to believe you could have fixed it than to admit some things were never in your hands. I am here with you in that quiet habit. There are things in your life that remain unfinished. Conversations that trail off without clarity. Situations that hover without direction. Questions that have no clean answer. You feel them. They sit in the background of your day. Not loud, but present. You've tried to tidy them up in your mind, to make sense of them, to create closure where there wasn't any. But some things do not close on command, and that unsettles you. You prefer movement, progress, a sense that something is being done. When nothing shifts, it can feel like failure, like stagnation, like something important is slipping through your hands. So you revisit it late at night, in quiet moments, while driving, while trying to fall asleep. You turn it over again, looking for a missing piece, a better sentence, a different outcome, but it stays unfinished. And being inside that unfinished space feels exposed. There's no resolution to lean on, no clear direction to follow, no neat ending to steady yourself with. Just the open edge of not knowing. I see how uncomfortable that is for you, how much you want to move it forward, to settle it, to make it whole, and how powerless you sometimes feel when it refuses to shift. You are not weak for struggling there. Unresolved spaces can feel like loose threads you can't stop tugging. I'm here with you in that in-between, not pulling, not pushing, just sitting with you while it remains unfinished. Right now, nothing is being solved, nothing is being corrected, nothing is being improved, and you are still here, breathing, present, existing without adjusting anything. Notice how unfamiliar that feels. There is no strategy forming, no plan taking shape, no silent promise to handle it tomorrow. Just this moment. And in this moment, you are not required to hold everything together. You are not required to anticipate the next issue. You are not required to soften every edge. You are not required to make sense of what doesn't make sense. You can let it remain imperfect. You can let it remain unanswered. You can let it remain exactly as it is for a while. That does not mean you are careless. It does not mean you have given up. It does not mean you have failed. It simply means you are human. I'm not asking you to change anything. I'm not waiting for you to fix something before I stay. I am here even when nothing is resolved, even when the tension is still there, even when the outcome is uncertain, even when you feel unfinished. You do not have to earn this moment by repairing it. You can sit, you can breathe, you can loosen your grip just a little, and I'm still beside you, still close, still here,